Hey everybody, if you thought last week was crazy in the Forex markets, well, fasten your seatbelts because this upcoming week, July the 12th through the 16th, is likely to be just as wild and crazy. Hello everybody, my name is Rick Ray from rickrayfx.com. That's my website where you can go to find more information about trading Forex, how to get started, different trading strategies, fund management, how to contact me directly, rickrayfx.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel here where I make these Forex and Gold analysis videos once a week, and click the little bell so you'll be sure and get notification when my video is ready. So what's the week going to be like? Well, let's look at the charts and see if we can find a good trade setup so that we can make some good profit, good income from Forex in this upcoming week. Before we look at the currency pairs and commodities on the chart, is there any news coming up this week for July the 12th to the 16th? Well, check forexfactory.com and you will see there is quite a bit of high impact news coming up this week. Jerome Powell will be speaking 2 more times this week, and I know last week was wild and crazy in the Forex market, so you can expect another week of wild and crazy. We all know that when Jerome Powell starts speaking, the markets get very volatile. So be sure and check your calendar and be aware of all of the high impact news that's coming up this week between the 12th of July and the 16th of July. Okay, so let's look at the currency pairs, first starting off with Euro-US, and we are looking at the 4-hour chart. Now I usually will always look at the day chart because I like long-term trades, and that's where I see the long-term trends. And we know that the Euro-US has been bearish and is still giving us a bearish signal on the day chart. However, if you'll go to the 4-hour chart, that will oftentimes give you an indication of when there's going to be a change in direction, a transition from bearish to bullish or bullish to bearish. And that's what we're starting to see here on the 4-hour charts with the major currency pairs. So it's the same with the Euro-US, AUD-US, New Zealand-US, and Pound-US that have been bearish against the US dollar but look to be turning bullish. So these are the signals I will be giving you, is expecting that turnaround, but with a tight stop loss. So just in case all we're seeing is maybe just a correction and then perhaps a continuation of the bearish moves. So you can take a screenshot of the signals that I have here, the entry point, stop loss, and take profits. The Euro-US is, I have a buy limit. Okay, entry price 1.1853, but we need to let that pull back. It closed on Friday at 1.1877. All right, with a stop loss at 1.1800, so about a 50 pip stop loss, just in case that is going to be a continuation of the bearish move next week. But a buy limit on the Euro-US. And it's the same with the other major currency pairs, a buy limit on the AUD-US. All right, it has been bearish for some time, but looks to be, on the 4-hour chart, making a change in direction, a change from bearish to bullish. So a buy limit on the AUD-US, entry price 0.7460. Needs to pull back just a little bit. Then the New Zealand US, the same, buy limit. All right, entry price 0.6970. And the Pound US made a huge move on last Friday, a gigantic move. Okay, so that one needs to pull back quite a bit. It closed on Friday at 1.3902, and we need to let that pull back about 40 or 50 pips to give us a much better entry price on the Pound US. So entry price is 1.3860, and then take profit at 1.3940, a 60 pip stop loss. And then on the USDCAD, okay, which has been making a nice bullish run, but as I have said so many times in the last several months, the US dollar just doesn't have any power to sustain a continuing ongoing bullish move. And we saw a good run for the USDCAD the last couple of weeks, but it has run out of momentum, and I see a change in direction here. So I have a sell limit on the USDCAD at entry price 1.2500. Needs to pull back. It fell quite hard on Friday. Pulled back about 50 or 60 pips, and with a 50 pip stop loss, all right, and then take profit at 1.2400. And the US dollar Swiss franc made a huge drop on Thursday, and then continued its bearish run on Friday. So we need to let that one pull back. I have a sell limit on the US dollar Swiss franc. Entry price 0.9165. It needs to pull back about 30 pips, and then we'll continue its bearish run with a take profit at 0.9085. And then to finish off with the XAU USD gold. Yeah, gold. XAU USD. Can't get those letters to come together today. A buy limit on gold. Okay, buy limit on gold. Entry price at 1800. Now we've seen that gold has been bullish on the 4-hour chart all of July, but with just today, now this weekend, getting a first time signal on the day chart, and it's the first time signal that I like. Means that we can probably be able to hold a buy trade for perhaps a month or a couple of months. Now it's not going to move up in a straight line, we know that, okay, and we've seen that gold has been up and down, up and down. It broke finally last week above 1800 and was able to maintain above 1800. It closed last week at 1807, and that's a good indication that we have firm consolidation at this 1800 level, and it looks to be preparing for a strong bullish move. Now the last time that we had the first time bullish signal on gold was back in April, and it fell down. Okay, it moved up just a little bit, but then fell down a couple of days later down to 1680, and then once it took off, okay, that run lasted from 1680 to 1917 for a 2-month bullish run. So it looks very much like we could be about to see a similar sort of move. Usually you will see the change in direction, as I've said, on the 4-hour chart first, but then I always look for strong confirmation on the day chart, and this weekend we have the first time bullish signal on gold. So we could be looking for some big moves coming up, but of course it's going to be a very volatile week with Jerome Powell speaking, and we just need to be cautious. Okay, so be sure and have your stop loss in place, protect your capital, whatever you do. And the way I will trade gold is I won't go all in tomorrow when the market opens. All right, take a small trade and see if that is in fact going to be a continuation of what we've been seeing on the 4-hour chart in July, early July, of a bullish move. I'll take a small trade, and then if it continues to move up over the next several days, then and that's a winning trade, I will take another trade and add to a winning trade. Okay, and I will do that several times as we continue to gain momentum and the buyers get stronger, and that bullish move could take us back up to 1900 or perhaps beyond. All right, so again, we have our first time bullish signal on the day chart. It's been showing bullish on the 4-hour chart, but as you know, and I've been saying the last several weeks, we've not been able to take a trade and hold it for a long time. It's been in and out. You see, it goes up here, back down, up, back down, up, back down. And if you're a good scalper, you've been making some good money on gold the last couple of weeks. But it looks like we could be coming up to an opportunity where we'll be able to hold a long-term trade. Okay, that's it for the charts. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this analysis, please subscribe to my channel, and you'll get a notification if you click that little bell every time I make one of these videos. All right, and do remember that this is my analysis. This is my perspective. It's what I see on the charts. And you might see something different, okay? And that's fine. I'm not suggesting or recommending that you take these same trades. You might see things differently and then get different results. And that's fine. But whatever you do, trade small, don't be greedy, use a stop loss, protect your capital, and I hope to see you again next week. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.